Leah. I'm really excited to do your reading. This is for December 2010. Overall energy, what you can be looking forward to. Oh, two came out. We have, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Two of Cups. So these two, I'll go ahead and just show you like this. Started out the Ace of Swords in reverse. That's an opportunity, a mastery of thought, but this thought is going into you unifying with another person. Now, whether this is actually, this could be you unifying with you, because we also have this, we have the Kundalini snakes there, and it's right under a lion angel. So maybe this is divinely given to you, Leo, something that you've been waiting for a long time, unifying with another person, feeling good. But this Ace of Swords in reverse, it's like you have to really think about yourself. Go deep into your inner thoughts and really examine the way that you're thinking and analyze the situation appropriately. This isn't just communicating. This is more communicating with yourself internally. And so this is probably about a relationship that you're either working on, or it could be with yourself. And we're always constantly working on ourselves. We should be. But during this time, we have Mercury retrograde. That's illuminating a lot. A lot of people are reviewing. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse and then the Hangman. So reviewing, it actually came out like this. So this is also, I think this Queen of Cups goes with the Ace of Swords. This is reviewing how you are emotionally and as a nurturer with another person. Like, are you ready to be this Queen of Cups energy? Are you ready to be more fluid and less fixed? Are you ready to be calm and emotive? Are you ready to expose your feelings? Queen of Cups is open with her feelings and very very transparent. And it's okay, because yes, there's depths, but this is being transparent even in your depths, which is very important. And then you have the Hangman, so you're waiting and feeling like you're going to start waiting and you're like, nothing's happening. Why isn't anything moving forward? And the lesson always with the Hangman is be patient. It will be okay, because at the end you're going to be able to get down, but for right now, this relationship is just making you, it's not going anywhere. It's like, not that it's not going anywhere for future, but it's just, you feel stagnant. And you're like, I've been thinking so much, I've been working through this, realizing I do want this unity. Lou, sorry, my dog. I really want this energy. I really want to be, and I've been encapsulating a more emotive person, a more gentler being than I'm used to. You know, this is Leo's opposite time of the year. So you guys get very quiet, and now you're just waiting. You're like, when is something going to happen? I need something to happen. Like Leo's, when you're too stagnant, it gets to a point where you're like, I need to do something. I need something to happen. And when you're forced to wait, you're like, what's going on? So we have this. We have a Queen of Swords upright, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So after waiting, if you give yourself time, if you give yourself this time and be patient with the time, you're going to, this is actually reversed, it should be like this. You are going to actually emerge as a very good communicator. You are going to wield your own sword and be very non-bullshit about yourself, And then this person comes rushing towards you. um, who is someone who's alike and who's heard, and when you match that vibration, this is someone matching your vibration, a queen and knight of swords. This is someone matching your vibration, whether it's going like this. It actually came out like this, upright, and it's backwards in the camera, but see, this person's rushing towards you, but this is only after you have to self-actualize. You have to get all your ducks in a row. Essentially, when you are the Queen of Swords, you have this Queen of Cups energy in reverse, but this Queen of Swords, you need to get your shit together. You need to really feel empowered by your thought. You need to be okay and accepting of the way you are. I think Queen of Swords is like, this is an acceptance of how you speak and how you communicate. And once you have been working on it by this waiting process and being alone and thinking and being like, this is by myself, you're going to emerge like this glorious, glorious, glorious queen. And then your vibration will bring someone to you. And we know this, of course, there's a law of attraction, but it's also, matching frequencies. And this is something that with Mercury retrograde, with all the energies going on, we have Mars in Scorpio. A few days ago, we have, we have Mars in Scorpio, which, as I was talking about it, these two cards came out. So I felt like this. Wow, look at that. You have the Eight of Swords, and then you have the Two of Swords. So you had a lot of indecision, a lot of like, I don't know where to go. I feel like no one's helping me. I'm by myself. More of this energy once Mars went into Scorpio. This was 2 days ago. This is 2 days ago, or December 9th when this happened. So you were thinking, and the energy may be still lingering, like, I don't know where to move forward. I've been doing all this effort, whether it comes to career, love, friendship, family. You're like, I've been doing all this, and I still feel like I cannot make a decision, or I'm not moving forward. And also, I'm really not moving forward. I feel completely bound. I feel like everything's coming across and just suffocating me. But actually, the outcome of this is we have the Nine of Swords. So this is more anguish. But this is anguish if you don't realize that, boom, there you are. You are a fucking queen. That's 3 queens in this spread, and that you actually are able to get what you want. This is almost a soulmate card, also the children card, but this can also translate to productivity and creativity. So I think it's really important. The Queen of Wands also is definitely creative. Is definitely imagining herself, like what she wants. She has her guide at the bottom. This is being more spiritual. This is allowing yourself to go into the deep, do some investigation, do some research, go down deep, and then you will attract what you want. These nightmares that have been holding you back, these nightmares, this indecision that's been holding you back this whole time, or this month particularly, all this indecision. Look at all these swords. You can overcome all of this. You have to allow the time to come. You have to allow yourself to be made like a butterfly. Allow the cocoon. Spend some time alone. It's okay. Yes, things may be closing in on you and you might get a little anxious, but guess what? This is teaching you a divine lesson of learning how to talk to yourself, how to communicate with others, and also how to express yourself in a way maybe you haven't done before. This is a time of really doing something new. We're changing, we're shedding the old, as in all this year we're reviewing that process. But I don't think this is more of a review for y'all. This is more of like, you really want to move forward. You want the new year. You want to move forward, and it's just not going the way you planned. You feel like you are not going anywhere. No one's helping you. You feel bound and stuck. You can't make a decision, or you're not able to come to a conclusion about certain things. And then also you're being haunted by dreams, and like these dreams are also, I think for Leo, it's very like significant. So you have all these bad things stacked up against you, and the cards are saying, hey, 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 remember who you are. Remember the king or queen that you are. You are able to create anything you want to. You are able to, sorry if I can get this there. You are able to communicate. The more you practice, the more that you spend time, the slower you are, the more diligent you are. Pay attention to the details. And then also get into this really deep internal energy of emotions. This is in reverse. Like, feel all that water, be water, and all this love that's trying to come through, all this, it's mainly love that's trying to come through for you. That's what I'm seeing. There's no pentacles, there's no work. This is love and your thoughts and how you communicate. So really, this is, December is your month of shedding old relationships and reviewing, but also it's about reviewing the way that you, or reconstructing the way that you think, and the, maybe it's self-depreciating thoughts that you have, also depressive thoughts, or common neural pathways that you take. But it's time to change that. This is what this spread is telling you. You shouldn't be haunted by indecision. This is not normal for a Leo. You should not be haunted by nightmares. You should not be haunted by an inability to go forward. So, and then you'll be able to, you know, step into your power. And then you'll be bountiful. You'll be happy. You'll be where you want to be. Just, it's gonna take some time. And in the center of your reading, this all has to do with communication. All right, Leo. This is my first month doing this. I'm really excited. I'm gonna set up very soon. If you want to book a reading with me, I'm doing it very cheap right now. So, because I am just starting out, like, doing this publicly, very publicly, but I've been doing it for a couple of years. So I'm really excited to finally just let all my skeletons out the closet and do some readings, because I love doing this. So I hope you all have a really good month. This was a very enlightening spread. Have a good one.